So we've got Tr0y versus Asrit, or Asrit, sorry. Tr0y and Asrit are actually like friends. I'm pretty sure from like high school or something like that. Oh, yeah. I know that brother Rob, who is Tr0y's brother, is also really good friends with Asrit. Like when I've been over to Tr0y's place, I've seen Asrit as well. Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if these guys intentionally like joked around and like acted like dinguses in the middle of the game.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be pretty serious, at least at the start.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't get the jab beat.
Yeah. Also doesn't get the turnaround for the up throw. Calls out the spot dodge with down tilt, although he probably would have down tilted regardless, looking at his position.
Yeah, pretty good option coverage.
Oh, I think he accidentally pivot grabbed, didn't mean to do that.
Ooh, that long grab reaching through that back air. He will get some chain grab around these mid percents.
At that percent, there's a few different things you could do when Falco DI's behind you at like 60 or 70-ish. In Melee, it was just hope you're really tight because your moves didn't work, but now that your moves actually work, you could probably like side B clip him before he lands, or possibly like
early dash attack.
Early dash tag. Now it's a thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, now that it
like it's like in Melee, that's actually one of the few situations where I do use dash tag. Yeah. When they DI behind, like you can just clip that part and it always sweet spots.
Yeah, I think that's actually one of the combos I have in
It is. I've watched that 30 times.
I imagine. Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. Stephon and I have just had Facebook conversations where we're just talking about like, hey, remember Ashes to Ashes? And we're like, yeah.
Remember this one situation where there's one like little tiny edit of this one little part that's synced up to this part of the music? Like, oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. you explained the editing process to me on that, and that was pretty funny.
Oh god, yeah, the actual editing process.
I like how that took you like several months, and you're just like, all right, Ashes to Ashes 2 took 4 days to edit. All right, cool. Yeah.
Pro tip: do not edit in Windows Live Movie Maker for your entire video if you want to have something that's actually synced up to audio. You won't have a good time.
Oh, the up tilt was really good. He hit with the up tilt hit that I think would have like sent slightly outwards, and he knew that Falco was DIing in, so it popped directly up. And then,
very good setup for the follow-up. Okay, that should be enough.
That was a little bit safe, or not safe of a jump, like forward. Like in that situation when you're at like 170 versus Falco with his back face to you, just wave dash to the ledge. He's gonna spam back air, so. Preferably, you could just like get to the ledge and try and like ledge dash something versus him because he's just gonna back air your shield forever.
Yeah, very safe spacing for Falco in that sort of position.
Buffer shield out of there when Falco approaches shine pressure. So now he's got center stage and a grab.
Yeah, got enough practice on it now that he's gonna be landing those.
Oh, thought he was going for the pivot forward smash.
That should be it. Yep.
Yeah. I think Falco still got a double jump and died. Like I think he was like still going back as he double jumped.
It might have been able to the up smash a little bit better. I think. Perfect. Yeah, he would have survived. Now, he would have still been Falco off stage, so probably still dead in the long run.
Like you could have just grabbed the ledge or like jabbed him.
Catches up B off stage.
I think the funniest part about Roy's aerials in Melee is because they do such little knockback, and that when you get hit by them and you're a fast faller, you get hit by Roy's tipper forwarder and you fall so far because you're expecting to be in stun, and you're just like at the bottom of Dream Lane, you're just like, ow.
Yeah.
Like, was I supposed to up B?
Good combos off of G4 throw. Ooh.
Yeah. Just grab ledge. Yep. Counter. Ah. No, he didn't go for it. Yeah. Yeah, whenever Marth is at his jump off the stage, you just kind of wait for ledge, and it's like fighting versus Sheik. 30 frames of landing lag on up B. Just rinse and repeat until he gets back on stage. DI'd in on the forward throw and got clipped by a down tilt.
Yeah, Marth down tilt, not very good against Roy's up Bs. He's got all those hitboxes that reach so far.
Roy's up B, the actual hitboxes on it as well, like if you'd actually check the hitboxes in debug, they reach kind of far outside the sword as well. The circle is like really big, so he reaches it like very horizontally, so if you want to challenge Roy's up B, you have to do it from above. So sometimes if you know Roy's going to overshoot his up B to beat down tilt, you just downer him for it. So.
Yeah, actual challenging it from on stage itself.
Yeah. Not
really good.
Yeah, so some characters who don't have meteors have a surprisingly difficult time like beating that out, so they usually have to go for the ledge rather than staying on stage. So this is actually cleaned up. I wasn't watching it, but there was just a simple forward smash at like 140, clean the stock up. That was solid. He knew like any like regular Marth just probably gonna land a forward air whenever that other double jump. You know, try and forward air versus your shield. So Tr0y knew that, stayed outside of his space, and then wave dashed in and down tilted him for it. So.
Oh, doesn't quite space the down air correctly. Nice dash dance though.
Oh, down air out of shield could have covered the cross-up option, but he shield grabbed instead.
Oh no, timing a little bit off on those. I think he's reading the situations correctly with the F smashes. He's just not quite timing it correctly.
Yeah, like, there'll be situations with Marth's forward smash where it's like, you know, you're not supposed to spam it in neutral. But honestly, if you understand the spacing with it, tipper forward smash is safe on shield because of how much damage it does. It makes it so, like, you can't activate a shield for a little while.
Yeah.
So if you space it, like, max range and do that, they're in enough stun to where, like, wave dash out of shield, like, they can't really reach you. So
Yeah, kind of similar to, like, Fox up smash on shield whenever
Yeah.
it's not stale. Ooh, good combo.
ooh, backers him on stage. He was definitely not in the perfect positioning for downer. I don't blame him for doing that. I think optimally he probably could have, like, jumped up a neutral layer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think neutral air probably the most optimal in that situation. But
I actually neutral air a lot to finish off combos. What I do is I'll forward air them off the stage a bunch, and then I will fast fall, and then double jump neutral air into them and only get the second hit.
Oh,
so
yeah?
that way they can't smash you out of the first one. So
Okay.
like I'll forward air them a bunch, and then instead of flare blading, I rise under them with neutral air, and they just like get sent super horizontally, and they're not
Okay.
expecting it.
cool. Kind of a Marth-esque combo.
Yeah.
Nice wave land. Yeah, low percents, though, can be pretty difficult to get the follow-ups off of down throw, even if it's not DI correctly.
Yeah, unless they have a really low weight, because it's weight dependent, down throw will only really force tech. And then, I mean, you know, you can tech chase, but sometimes, you know, forward throw is better. At like 0, it doesn't force tumble, so sometimes you can catch them off guard and like hit them afterwards or like re-grab them.
Very well-spaced forward air there off stage.
Yep.
That's all you need against a lot of characters, especially when they don't have their double jump left. Just grab
Yeah, Roy's edge guarding is... It's like it really just depends on the character.
Yes,
Some
it's
characters
very
like
character
some
dependent.
characters like he could forward air them a bunch, and if they DI in, they take like 50 damage. Just
Yeah.
forward air, forward air, forward air, and then if they DI out, you know, like typical melee edge guarding, you know, stay on the ledge and then edge guard them when they get back on stage.